Hellhound_Havoc has held off the Crusaders for 17 months, CEA call, motherfuckers.
Good evening, one and all, viewers new and old, friends and family. I am K-Rule Artemia, your undead dungeon master for the evening. I am so happy to see everyone back here again. I'm so happy to see so many familiar faces. Havoc, thank you so much for 17 months. Hello, Fanimation, who you calling old? You friend. Like I have anything to say, given my age. Hello, everybody. I see my beautiful mods here in chat. I see our glorious bats, and thank you so much for all of the thanks to the mod team. Before we get started here tonight, I'd like to point you guys all down to the channel point redeems, as I've configured them a little bit. And we now have redeems specifically for submitting a monster, submitting an NPC, and for issuing a quest. I encourage you guys to read through the descriptions on those, and then if you do redeem them, go ahead and shoot me a DM on Discord for details on how to redeem them after the stream tonight. But without further ado, let us jump into the new world of Yulon. 102 years after the death of Metis. This new Yulon is a world of vast oceans, island chains made up of what were once mountain peaks.
Fanimation_TV has joined the Undead Horde.
The marching feet of titans. When the world flooded, the gods created massive creatures to protect the people of Yulon. The Zaratan, titans of earth, mountains made mobile, act as moving homes for the survivors, slowly treading their way through the now vast oceans. The Leviathan, a creature built to hunt under the waves, stalks the now oceanic planet, fending off the worst that the oceans can spit up. The Tempest, nature incarnate in all its fury, stalks the skies, bringing down anything that might pose a threat. The Phoenix, the new sun of the world, rising each day and burning to death each night.
Shaper Gossamer has held off the Crusaders for 6 months.
And the mysterious Zixekal, a titan more glacier than creature, slowly moving and refreezing the ocean. We see a ship pulling into dock at Bastion, the centermost fortress island in the Grand Sea. Mighty walls rise up from the cliffs and provide an imposing challenge to any who would dare assault it. There is a flurry of activity on the ship as they make ready to dock. Angel, why don't you describe Damon for us as he calls out orders to his crew to prepare for a smooth landing?
Yeah, Damon, he's a pretty tall Eladrin. It's a type of elf. Right now, he appears to have a bit more like autumn colors, like warmer oranges and reds on him and his clothing. He's got like a very traditional like officer's coat and like a tricorn hat. Um, his eyes are actually like this same orange hue that his hair is right now too. He's 6'4", and weapons visible on him. Uh, he's got a rapier on his left hip and a small dagger on his right.
True captain through and through. As you are calling out orders to prepare the ship to dock, a shadow passes over the ship as Rukar swoops down from his lookout post to aid in hauling in the sails. Havoc, why don't you go ahead and describe Rukar for us?
Okay. So Ruka is an Arakakra, from the Dragon Isles, a collection of islands that are relatively remote compared to the rest of the world. And he snuck aboard onto this vessel, but was caught by Damon, and now works as their lookout. As an Arakakra, he takes more vigilantly after an osprey, or as many would call a seahawk. So basically, you have he's basically a primarily white bird, with like dark gray slash black stripes going like from the top of his head, also the side of his eyes, while also like dark gray and white wings that connect from his arms from his elbow down. And on his chest, you would see like patterns, like basically like just traditional osprey tannish brown pattern, with also like golden yellow eyes. That basically his eye he prides himself on his perceptiveness. Maybe not socially, but he feels like he could notice this like the tiniest of details if he had to. I
Very
feel that.
vivid description. Sorry, go on.
Oh no, that's it.
Alrighty. As you two are getting the ship ready, there's an arcane crack from one of the cannons from the cannon on your port side. As some smoke billows up, you can see a small, dark figure fiddling with the cannons. Coda, why don't you describe Whittle Whistle for us?
Oh no.
Hello there.
Hi! I'm sorry about that. The cannon is being a little fucking like. Alright, everything's fine. I'm doing my best. Widow Whistle is this like 4 foot tall, maybe a little shorter, like little Kenku. Just fucking around with this really big cannon, maybe like 3 times her size. And you can see also a crow kind of like cawing cawing around, just yelling at her, I'm sorry, alright, I did it wrong.
Yeah, Coda, you are still echoing.
Fuck. Fuck. Oh well. All good. I fixed it.
You good?
Yeah, everything's fine. Hey, that's Little Whistle, just a little crazy little Kenku. I'm doing my best.
Yeah, a little child, by the way.
Absolutely
Hi.
adorable.
I'm just a baby.
Let's see. Biz, Circa, why don't you describe Biz first and tell us what Biz would be doing on the ship to help prepare for you guys to come into landing.
Biz is an Earth Ganassi artificer. He's got like a large like crystalline pompadour that extends out, and the core of it swirls inside, revealing a hollow spot with more bits that end in fractal patterns. He's wearing a set of scale mail that has a thin membrane over it, and the pauldrons, boots, and gauntlets all have a strange boxy appearance to them. And he's yelling out to one of the deckhands, "No, you snuffing bilge rat, not there, over there!"
Unfortunately, as of yet, you do not have any deckhands yet. It is just the 7 of you on the ship.
Who are you talking to?
What? My head hurts.
He's
Akko,
talking to himself again.
Akko, how did you mix the grog last night? Fine, I'll move myself.
As you are called out to like this, why don't you describe Akko first, Rex?
Akko is a Leonin from a long-sunk island called Graken. He is 6'1", a very ochre in fur color, dressed in I want to say fancy clothes, but it looks more formal than fancy, as if it was a work uniform. But it still emanates a certain air of knowledge.
Scholarly?
I'm playing a smart character. I can't be this dumb already.
It's fine.
Good job.
We've all been there.
Scholarly air. Thank you, Circa.
Oh yeah, by the way, DM, you're not streaming your the screen.
I was. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you left to do the bot stuff.
There we go. Thank you.
Okay, sorry about that. Go ahead, Akko.
But yeah, there is a certain scholarly air about him, as well as a soft one. But as Akko gets called about his grog, he turns towards Biz voice and just goes, "I do not know. Okay, I am not in charge of the cooking. I am not used to making grog. Okay, just ask Evelyn next time."
Well, we can't trust Evelyn around the alcohol. She barely knows how it works.
I am not a sage of alcohol. Okay.
And I'm not a bleeding alchemist. Now bring me that box. What is in that?
I think it is your trinkets. And Akko just picks up the box and walks over to Biz.
Give me that.
Aveline. Emma, what is Aveline doing during this time?
Well,
Ruzaria has held off the Crusaders for 17 months. Akami excite,
Just one second.
Carlo 5
We got a subscription from Ruse. Thank you for 17 months. But yeah, we can hear you, Emma.
So while everyone is there's Aveline is downstairs she was just in the kitchen, making sure that her inventory is correct. But now, anyone who is peeking downstairs can see a silvery-haired, tan sea elf in flowing silver and blue dress, something like that, sprinting around trying desperately to find her latest journals before they head ashore. Aveline is about 5'7", and she is just barely 21 years old, and she is a princess from a kingdom far, far away. And as she's running around, she stubs and, gosh dang it, Flevernut, why are they not where I leave them? So, anyone who's upstairs probably heard a fair bit of screaming. Sans swearing.
Oh my god, the princess swears.
She does not swear. Oh, and yes.
Mouth fell like a sailor.
She's gonna poke her head up above and be like, "Did anyone move my stash of books?"
No.
Whittle,
No.
Whittle, where are they?
No.
You know, I know you can say more than just no.
No.
I want to check if I did not take them with my other books. I'll be right back.
I want to imagine Widow just head peeks out of the cannon and just slowly sneaks back in at a hiding spot.
Widow
Oh, yeah,
can
by the
in
way-
fact fit in the cannons.
Fun fact,
Yeah.
the shroud man's the weaponry.
Yay! I get to shoot things. It's like my
You very much
crossbow,
get
but
to shoot
bigger.
things.
And lastly, the newest addition to the group, Tinwee. Why don't you describe Valko for us and tell us what they're doing during all of this nonsense?
So at first glance, Falco might come off as a tiefling. You know, he's got horns and all that, but something like the giant bright blue dragon tail might give away that he's not quite a tiefling. And let's see here. How to describe Falco. He comes off as quite intimidating. Small eyes, sharp fangs, sharp claws. Stands very tall and lanky, 6'3". As for what he's doing at the moment, he's probably helping Aveline looking for her journals.
Valko, have you seen them anywhere? I know I left them by my hammock, and I can't find them anymore.
We're pulling into port. All hands on deck. That means you too, Princess. You can find your books once we've docked.
But what if I find some?
Once we've docked, Princess.
Could I draw a perception check if I just notice it anywhere?
Go ahead.
Cool, first roll of the stream. Let's see if it goes well.
First roll.
Oh no.
First roll.
First
What?
roll.
What? Wait, hold on. Hold on.
First roll,
Hold on.
first roll.
Hold on. I need to double check them. Okay. Since if I'm still on my lookout post, could I still have advantage on this perception check?
Yes, I will allow it.
Sweet. Just wanted to make sure of that. Okay. Because that's my role as the lookout. Anyway, where is that setting? I don't know where that setting is. Oh well, we're just gonna roll for perception. 23!
With a 23, Rukar, from your lofty lookout position, your piercing eyes spot a journal tucked up inside of a coil of rope on the ship's deck.
Okay, where exactly is it? In conjunction to me?
It's over here.
Hold on, can you ping that again? Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna swoop down over there and pick it up. Yo, Aveline, is this yours?
Oh, don't look. Just over here. Yeah, that's mine.
Hold on, I'll walk it over. And we'll just
I'm
like.
gonna rush to meet him halfway.
Okay, yeah, I'll just stop outside the door. Yeah, here you go.
Thank you for helping me look, Falco. Thank you, Rukar, for finding it. No thanks to you, Damon. And then she's gonna stalk off.
Where are you going? We need to... I said all hands on deck.
I am on deck. I'm helping.
Damon. Damon,
Yeah.
due to the lack of cooperation from your crew, make me a water vehicles check at disadvantage.
Oh no.
Y'all really causing some problems already.
I'm just grabbing a journal.
Are you surprised?
Hold on. Rukar's just gonna perch himself on the edge of the cannon and just poke his head in. You good in there?
16.
Fine.
With a
You wanna
16, you just barely manage to, with a deft bit of seamanship, turn the ship just right out of the wind to lose speed before you crash into the dock.
See?
It is a very close call.
It's just Tokyo drift on the open water and just like tank onto the dock.
See, you had didn't need my help.
Multi-current drifting.
When I ask for help, I would really appreciate your cooperation.
You're not my dad.
Oh my god, back.
I'm not trying to be. I'm trying to be your captain.
Fine, Captain. I will help next time.
The sass.
The sass on this one.
What an honor. The
Sorry,
first roll of this
Damon,
dream.
for not listening. I just got upset because I couldn't find my journal. I will help next time.
Your journal will not disappear. If it's on the ship, it'll be there once we dock. What is the urgency?
Because, I just, I don't want to lose it. It's the last bundle. It's the last bundle that I, had made me work. Yeah. I just don't want to lose all the stories that I have, and since you hold all my money, I can't, go buy more of these. Yeah.
I can certainly understand that. Counter argument. If you don't help and the ship sinks, they're all lost anyways. So
That. Anyway, are we here again?
Both of you
Motivation.
seem to prove an excellent point. Should we get off the ship, Captain?
yes, drop the anchor, secure the ship, and then you're free to do as you please until we set sail again.
Point of order, DM. I don't suppose I would have the resource needed to enact my homunculus at this point, would I?
I will say that you could have already had the homunculus.
Okay. Alright. Biz will lean down, extend their arm towards the deck, and say, "Alright, 80?" And look at a little like pot like octopus like spindles down their arm and like stands at attention on the deck, doing like a little salute with one of their tentacles. All right, guard the ship. Make sure no one gets on. Be a good girl. Like pat.
80 brings up 3 salutes with its tentacles and then begins to make a strong cup of tea.
Good girl.
By the gods, that thing never stops being unsettling.
I think
She's
it's time to
adorable. How dare you?
Damon, can I have one?
Yes.
I am? Thank you.
Well, excuse me? What was the question?
Well, it doesn't matter now. You said yes, didn't you?
That was a response to you repeating my name 10 times, not to any question.
Oh, well. Biz,
Yes, Evelyn?
can you make me one of those?
Well, you see, no.
Is
Wow.
be nice.
Whatever. And she's absolutely gone.
It's not a point of wanting to, Akko. It's a point of physicality impossibility.
As
Excuses.
Aveline is running away, just into the streets.
Excuses.
Princess!
Whatever the fuck.
Crew meeting tonight at dinner.
Yeah, whatever. Thank you.
Don't forget. Don't be late.
As you run up the dock, Aveline, You are very quickly stopped by a group of 4 guards in chainmail. Just hold up. Hold up, miss.
I'm gonna regret this. But do I run into them hard enough that I fall flat on my butt?
Make a dex save.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm already in love with
Advantage
this.
or disadvantage? I wasn't looking at where I was going.
Base. Just flat.
Ooh, nice.
23. You are able to quickly backpedal upon hearing a voice directly in front of you and are able to stay on your feet. Hold up, miss. Can't be going into the city before your captain pays his dues.
I will
Vault?
step off the ship.
What was your question?
Can I somehow get around them with of acrobatics or something like that? Just like okay, through the legs, or like jump over some boxes or something like.
Oh man, gotta love breaking the law. Session 1.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Okay.
This will be a hard DC.
Okay.
Not already.
Oh my god, the princess is breaking the law.
Crimes!
Aveline, you're like, you say okay, and then you go to leap over a stack of boxes. However, you don't take into effect that these boxes aren't exactly meant for that purpose, and your hand goes through the top of the box as you land flat.
That looked painful.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Winner. Winner.
Damon will walk up. My apologies for her. I will speak to her. And how much do I owe you?
It's understandable, sir. People get a little excited when they've been away from land so far. For a ship of your size, it will be 5 gold pieces per day that you would like to keep her in port.
I will hand him over 10 gold pieces. We'll be gone in just a couple of days.
Very well. And the guard will step into a kind of like a guard station off to the side. We'll fill out a piece of paper real quick and come back and hand it to you. It is a form stating that your ship is allowed in port for 48 hours. And it says, here you go, make sure you keep this on your person. If you leave port before your time is up, there are no refunds, but if you keep this on your person and you leave and come back in your allotted time, you won't have to pay extra.
Thank you, sir. I hope you have a wonderful day. Aveline? What did I say about trying to run into areas you're not supposed to be in?
Well, I mean, technically, I'm allowed in there now.
Are you trying to run into there right now? Or did you try to run into there when you weren't allowed?
Oh, look, Whittle's inside the cannon again. Gotta go.
No.
Fuck.
Are you in a box?
Oh, so
Aveline,
Box. Aveline is still in the box. Just.
I'm doing my job! What are you doing?
What are you doing in there anyway?
When the guardsman said your captain pays his dues, Biz freezes on the spot like dues, oh fuck, dues. It's like shit, and he's like sort of like scrambling, like patting different pouches of like money, where's my money? Fuck. Like, not because he's the captain, but because he has dues of his own, and he is running late on them.
Drama!
Okay.
Aveline,
Has the
try
ship
to be
been
more respectful of people doing their jobs, and don't get into any more trouble, please.
I wish I could promise you that, but I think that
Promise
would be.
me you'll at least try.
I would like to promise that.
Oh my god.
We'll offer some free advice to you, Captain. Be careful in the city. The City Watch and the Port Authority are different entities, and their guards are a bit more strict. They also
Well-
don't take bribes like we do.
Ruka, I hate to do this to you, but can I get you to babysit the princess, please?
Okay.
I'll behave. I don't need a babysitter.
You've already proven that you do.
Okay, how about this? How about a trial run? How about just
You
for
just had one. So until a time at which you have proven that you are responsible to be on your own, I will have somebody.
babysit?
Yeah, while this is going on, Ruka is starting to tie down the ship to a post. If it hasn't been done already.
Aveline full on pointing to Akko and Biz. Well, can't they babysit me?
No.
Biz
I'm
left.
hesitant to not give them babysitters too.
I have important things to do, Aveline.
I thought Biz ran to the city.
No, that was
No, Biz-
Evelyn.
Biz
Oh,
is still on the ship.
Oh, that was
Biz is
Evelyn.
vanishing.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure. Sorry.
Fine. How about I just stay with you then?
I have things to take care of.
I'll just
I have
stay
errands to
with you.
run. If you want to do those with me, you're more than welcome to. But
If you need
want-
someone to watch over the princess, Captain, I'd be happy to. As a familiar voice calls out, and you recognize an old friend, Damon.
Ah, you came to us. I was expecting to have to make my way to you. Okay, well, that goes a majority of my errands.
Oh boy.
A woman walks up to you guys down the dock. She is a red-haired young woman covered in a starscape of freckles that seem to cover every part of her body that you can see. She's wearing a billowy white shirt under a brown leather corset and a black greatcoat. And a hint of fangs can be seen as in her smile.
Seeing as I still have all of you here, I would like to introduce you to our first mate, Celeste.
Hi, Celeste.
And the primary reason that we're here.
You're friends!
I need a babysitter. You're right. I absolutely cannot.
Celeste whips off her hat and sketches a bow. Celeste Yen, at your service.
Greetings. Then Akko just kind of waves dismissively and just goes back to the box, moving the boxes.
Whittle Whistle pops out of the cannon and just patters down to you guys, covered in a very dark, sparkly soot. Hi! Shh. What's going on?
Yeah, that's our first
my.
mate.
Oh yeah, I
That's
fixed the cannon.
Whittle, this is Celeste, my future wife. I mean, our first mate.
What?
By Crocs. By Croc's teeth, you are adorable! And she will rush over and hug and pick up Whittle Whistle. You are just the cutest thing, aren't you?
Hi, yes.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, be careful. That thing. She manned the gun.
Damon will lean over to Aveline. Aveline, do not be disrespectful with our first mate.
She's just really cute. Is she staying with us forever?
She is the last member of our crew. She will be with us for the foreseeable future, at the very least.
Hey, Damon, I just real quick question. Is she, she's imagining things.
Say that again.
Does she have fangs, or am I imagining things?
She just said
Yes,
she had.
she is actually I believe it's pronounced Dampier.
But then how come she's in the sun?
She's not a vampire. She's a Dampier. A Dampier, from my understanding, similar to vampires in many ways, but I don't think they are full undead, nor are they hurt by the sun.
Hey guys, what are we
Okay.
whispering
I thought-
about?
Hi!
Yes,
Adelaide here
am...
was just a bit curious about your heritage, I suppose.
Ah, yes. My great grandfather, yes, came from, well, he was a fairly powerful vampire. Well, I guess he is still around, so I shouldn't really be saying was. So yeah, I am descended from a vampire.
What's his name?
Let me find that.
Whittle Whistle's just kind of like hanging under her arm, just kind of like vibing, and he's like, "Yay, I'm being picked up!"
Oh no! Imagine instead of the parrot in the picture, you just push her shoulder.
I'm too big for that.
Biz is like leaning on Akko. It's like Avalyn is down horrendous.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Let's
Whittle
see.
Whistle's just living their best life, just being carried.
He's just
Where are my
she's
notes
caught
on
between
this?
like trying not to make a fool of herself, but unable to like keep the word vomit in. Anyway, while you figure out what your grandfather, that's Whittle. That's the cute one that
Hi!
will probably kill you in your sleep, and then that's the married couple over there. That's Akko, and I don't know what the fuck their deal is. But
The what?
What'd you say?
Married
Is it-
couple?
Oh, that's right.
You were
That was
married?
his name.
So
Count-
somebody is getting married!
No!
What are they talking about? I can't hear.
You
I have no
too.
idea.
Someone's getting married, damn it! I don't know who it is yet!
Oh, I'm sorry. Who's your
They are
grandfather's name?
slandering us, Biz.
Count Valstock.
Oh,
I feel like this
sorry,
name's familiar.
that was an O from Emma the player.
Yeah, that's an O from the old player.
And
Okay,
yes,
quick side question. Isn't that from Strahd?
no.
No.
Oh no, Valstock. Oh.
That was the guy that
It was the guy that gave back Yulon.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ah.
You know.
yeah.
That guy.
I'm taking a hide under the bed now, if that's okay with all of you.
And no, well, I was absolutely listening. Are you sure I should be the last member of the crew, Damon? Your ship looks a little bit big for just us to be operating by ourselves.
Yes, you're entirely right. I last primary member of the crew. We absolutely will be needing a few deckhands before we go on our proper maiden voyage. But
Well, I can help at least at one point there, and I'd be happy to tell you about it later. But well, welcome your company, Aveline, as I need a little bit of help.
Oh, okay.
As if I think he's still perched on the cannon because you're talking to Woodworker who's working inside, but he's just gonna look. But Ricardo's just gonna look over and just give us my way. I am Ricardo on the lookout.
It's very nice to meet you.
Rukar, I think, is the only person to this point that hasn't tried to scam me out of money. I mean, no, that was just Vince, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. I did nothing
sorry,
wrong.
Biz tried to do what?
Lies and slander.
He tried to take her allowance.
I did not.
Can I roll an insight check?
Did.
Go ahead and roll insight. Biz, roll deception.
12.
You have disadvantage on rolling deception against me.
Roll
No,
insight, Damon.
Yeah, you can do better. You're the captain. I don't know Biz enough to really tell. Oh
Biz
my
is
God.
telling the truth.
I feel like we don't. I feel like we somewhat don't buy, but we're not gonna press on it.
Just barely.
I love how we both got 8.
But I saw him with coins.
It's
Biz
okay.
with coins, that has to be a lie, right?
It's okay. okay, Whittle. I still have my money, I think.
Okay. Can I be put down
Yeah,
now?
I gave it back to you.
Oh, of course. And Celeste will sit you down, give you a little pat on the head.
Thank you.
Is there a library in this village, in this city?
Probably, although the only two places that there might be a library are up in the monastery or at the Wizards Academy. And the Wizards Academy is, well, you can't really go in if you're not a student. The monastery is pretty hush-hush about their stuff.
Damn.
Upon hearing like student and academy, Akko just perks up like right above the edge of the deck, just like, excuse me?
Yes, that's...
Did you say academy?
Yes, that's actually why I wanted to come here before I joined the crew. My younger cousin is a student here at the academy, but I haven't been able to find her anywhere.
I see.
Is that what you need my help with? Finding her?
Yes, I'm worried she's gotten into some trouble.
Could you give me like a description of her? I can probably see if I can find her.
Yes, she's about 16 years old, yay high, with sandy blonde hair, tanned skin, and I believe her uniform was dark red.
Okay.
It's kind of like robes kind of deal, you know, like wizard robes and all that.
Evelyn's just
I do
scribbling
know.
this down madly in her journal.
Okay. With this in mind, Ruka is gonna look toward Damon. Do I have permission to go to like fly around and explore the city for this? You're the captain. I'm just gonna ask.
Angel?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. Rukar turns to Damon with the knowledge of what
Celeste.
Celeste just said, and just like, do I have your permission to go explore the city with this description to look for this person?
Absolutely.
Sure. And then I'll just unfurl my wing, and just lift off and just start soaring above the city, looking down below to see if I can find anyone that matches that description.
Absolutely. Rukar soars over the city in search of Celeste's cousin, who she does tell you before you leave is named Cheryl Yen.
Cheryl? Wait, Cheryl?
Cheryl Yen.
Oh, Cheryl
Cheryl Yen.
Yen. Got it.
Yes. As all this is going on, what is Falco doing?
He's mostly just been listening to what's been going on.
Okay.
Probably after Widow Whistle gets put down, he like steps over to him and's like, "You're covered in soot," and starts to pat the soot off.
Am I? And you just do a like little shake. And just like this like dark, very sparkly magical soot just like shakes out of him in like a poof. They don't look much different after the fact.
And while that's happening, Balco also looks up at Celeste and says, "Where was the last time you saw your cousin?
Well,
Or where were they last seen, in general?"
according to some of her classmates, she was taking a walk around the outskirts of the city. That was the last thing they heard from her. Usually she comes back after an hour or so, but no one's seen her since. And that was a day ago.
Strange.
And I will point out that this island is much more than just the city that it's on. That's on it. It is a fairly large island, and outside of the city is spanning jungle.
Okay.
Ooh.
Huh. Could I make, with my knowledge of the old world, would I be able to make a history check to determine what this used to be? As most natural islands were actually just the tips of tall mountains.
Go ahead.
History 12.
With a 12, you can't remember a lot of details about this place. However, when Celeste mentioned the monastery, you do remember that this place was the home of, it was originally the Bastion Monastery. and the whole city was just a secluded monastery holding only a fraction of the population that it has now. After the Great Flood, the monastery opened its gates to many of the people that fled to the rising waters, and allowed them to start developing it a little bit more into more of a city. There remains a smaller, still secluded monastery now at the top of the citadel, pretty much separated from the main sections of the city.
The old world. A relic of an age gone by.
It was 100 years ago, Biz.
Yes,
Not that long.
yes, but what remains is so valuable.
Wasn't that long ago, to be honest.
Not all of us have unnatural lifespans, Falco.
Well,
My family does.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, at least my grandpa, but
Grandpa?
yes.
You never mentioned him.
Well,
Widow Whistle kind of like tugs at Valko's like pants, and is like, "What's the old world like?" There's like these big sparkly eyes.
baby.
Baby, I love Widow Whistle. They are baby.
They are so very baby.
I think they are the youngest out of everybody.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
oh yes.
Isn't Whittle like 9?
Yeah.
Mentally, yes. Physically, technically, Rukar is 5 because Aircracker mature is 3.
Fair enough. Mentally, yes, I am the mentally youngest of all.
Yeah, you like Aircracker. You have Keku have like twice as long lifespan as Aircracker, but they take 4 times as long to mature.
Exactly.
Volko will answer what was as, well, I wanted to go sort of explore the outskirts, see if I could potentially help, Celeste find their cousin. You could tag along with me and I could tell you stories while we search.
Yeah! Let's go!
Stay close to me though, alright?
And they just immediately like waddle on forward after him before interview.
Waddle.
Welcome, may I accompany you all? Might I accompany you all? I would first of all like to visit the academy, but also the
What's
talk
an
of...
economy?
Oh, an academy is where people
It's
study.
It's where the
obviously,
scholarly types learn all of their business and magic, and honestly, it's
my
rather
business and
overrated.
magic helped you many times, Biz. I will not tolerate.
And
you
the
squandering
trades are
it.
what makes your life possible.
Yes, yes. But yes, it is where people study.
Okay.
But also the talk of the old world is tingling my ear. So I would like to hear your stories.
Of course.
Thank you. Then Akko just
Come
casually
on,
just
let's
follows.
go! What are we looking for again?
Biz will accompany Akko.
That
Alrighty, the 4 of you head off to the outskirts of the city in search of Cheryl, leaving Aveline, Damon, and Celeste.
I suppose you two would like to also join the search?
Yeah, some of it consent.
That's entirely understandable. I have faith that you will be able to handle this on your own, and if not, you know where to find me. I shall be trying to acquire enough deckhands to properly crew the ship, But I, for the most part, would probably be staying behind for at least the moment.
Ah, yes. Before we leave, about that, if you head to the Port Authority's office, I believe you'll find a very useful crew member there I think you'll like him. Ask
Any
for Delver.
Delver? Okay, I appreciate that. I will make my way there, and you two stay safe. Celeste, please keep her out of trouble.
Don't worry, and Celeste puts her arm around Evelyn and pulls her in like a side hug. I'll keep us safe for you, Captain.
Please, go on. Okay, go on.
Evelyn, you feel toned hard muscle as she pulls you in.
I'm just imagining I'm just imagining like a camera shot. And you just pans up from her point of view, and it just sees like the sun just beaming down, the light refracting off her skin, and she just grins at you with her fangs showing.
Absolutely.
Internally, in her mind, just all she can think is, God?
Nice.
God?
Yes, Vanilla, this character was handcrafted to attract Emma.
Yay!
Yes.
I was like, hey, like I can make my like an NPC for the crew, right? And I was like, yo, can I make the second mate like just somebody Emma would endlessly simp over?
and look at it this way: you have more time
It was a
to bond.
planned attack.
Yes.
And look, now you have more time to bond.
Angel texts me over Discord, and we're talking about our NPCs, and all they would say is just, I think you'll like this one.
Yeah.
And best part of this one, you have more time to bond without a little rodent following you around.
Yeah.
Yes, and without a god's imposed curse on you.
That'll come
Yeah.
in due time. It always comes with K.
It's only session 1 after all.
Exactly.
We have time to get curse the shit out of.
Okay.
Wait, what if she doesn't like girls? Oh, no.
Evelyn and
Oh, you gotta
Celeste.
learn and find out.
Only time and flirting will tell.
Evelyn
I'm good at
and Celeste head off towards the jungle behind everybody else. Damon heads towards the Port Authority's office. You see a decent-sized building at one end of the docks. It is made out of fairly sturdy wood, with a fairly simple wood-carved sign. Says Port Authority over the door.
Hello.
Come on in. Door's always open.
I will make my way in. I was pointed in this direction by a rather new member of my crew, Celeste Yin. Or Yen?
Yen. Yein.
Okay.
Ian.
Yen. Okay. I'm looking for a few more crewmates, mostly deckhands. She told me I might find somebody useful by the name of Delver here.
Oh, and the man at the desk looks up. He is a lizard folk, kind of skinny, for his kind, with a kind of a button-up, like white collar shirt. He's wearing like the medieval equipment of like office attire, with a small pair of spectacles perched on his snout. Ah, I see. You must be here about that. And he points his finger at the corner. When you look over, you see a completely still robotic figure standing in the corner. Delver, someone's here to see you. Greetings. My name is Delver.
Well, Delver, it's good to meet you. And I will look back to the lizard folk guy. I've never met. s- And I'll look back to Delver. Well, my apologies. What or are you?
Greetings, I am Delver. I am a Seaforged, a being crafted of magic and magical materials to serve on the open seas.
Ah, well, then I think I may have found just what I have been looking for. And I'll look back to the lizard folk. How much would it be to buy?
For Delver, let me find his paperwork. And he's shuffling through his desk for a second. It's not really like messy, it's just that he's got a lot of documentation on his desk to look through. Here we go. Delver is a bit of an older model. 350 gold pieces.
350 gold pieces. Huh.
For
How?
Go ahead.
What is it capable of doing?
I am capable of handling most basic work on a ship. I can operate the sails. I am able to operate most basic arcane cannon. I do not need to sleep or eat or stop. I can maintain the appearance of your ship, and in a pinch, I can pilot.
Okay. Well.
Oh my god, yeah, you could have your own autopilot.
I am also capable of defending myself, and a large blade shinks out of his arm before coming back in.
It's okay. This is more of a question to you. I wouldn't have that money, would I?
Look in the ship character sheet.
Oh. Okay, hold on.
Fun fact to everybody in the campaign and to chat. Now that Spelljammer is out, Roll20 has added a new feature. If you use the basic D&D 5e character sheets, when you create an NPC character sheet, there is now an option for you to toggle that it is a ship, giving you a new unique character sheet specific for ships.
Oh my god.
I direct all my players to the other player sheets to the EXS Ocean's Bounty. You'll see a new kind of sheet there that you'll want to remember. And my ambience just.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah,
That's pretty neat.
Had the ship been
Ocean's
named?
Bounty. Now that's the name that seems familiar.
Wait, had the ship been name dropped until now?
It has not.
Oh yeah, welcome to the Ocean's Bounty.
The EXX.
Well, you mentioned this was an older model. How long could I expect it to last?
Oh, he'll last you. It's that the newer models come with more features and all that make them a bit more expensible.
Okay.
Is fairly basic with a standard arm blade and basic seamanship programming.
We'll likely keep him out of any
Combat. likely just use him as a deckhand.
Additional features, anti-mutiny protocols. We don't need any of that.
Ah,
Yes, those are features on the newer models.
well, I think I can. It's a little bit steep, but I think I'll do 300. It came recommended by my first mate, so I would like to put some trust into her. 300, you've got yourself a deal. I will take
It
Delver.
was 350, good sir.
You gonna try and haggle this one, buddy?
I'm fairly confident you said 300.
Oh.
Oh.
Slide in time.
Make me a deception check.
That's not a deception check.
I said-
as Angel. I'm fairly confident you said 300.
I
I
said
heard
350.
I had 350 as well.
No.
Yep,
But-
350.
Don't gaslight the character, gaslight the DM directly.
Also, because of my gravitas, is that okay? When targeted against me, deception and insight checks have disadvantage, so they have disadvantage on insight checks against me.
Covering
Nice.
all your bases here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 17.
Oh my god.
Oh god, please.
I think it's,
Pause, but oh,
but it's a disadvantage. What the fuck?
God.
No.
oh.
+8.
Good
What
try
the-
though.
I'm a bureaucrat. Please do not insult me by assuming I do not know my numbers.
I never had a chance.
He could have rolled like shit. He rolled pretty good.
It was a +8. Yeah, that's.
You did decent. It was close.
However, if the price is a bit too steep for you, I can also let you know that most port authorities, including ourselves, would be willing to purchase any information a captain might have on the current state of the seas.
Okay.
Do you have any information on notable monsters, the locations of the Zaratan or other titans or such?
Okay, this is a question for you. How much would I know?
You would have some pretty basic information as of right now. You haven't seen a lot of the Zaratan in a good while, but you can say that you haven't seen any large monsters between here and the Dragon Isles on your voyage.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll basically just let him know that. The seas between here and the Dragon Isles seem to be rather clear, as of late at the very least, but you know the seas.
You came from the Dragon Isles, and he is like taking notes on a piece of parchment, and you did not see any giant crabs then.
Absolutely not. No.
Interesting. Very well. For this information, the Port Authority, and he pulls out an abacus and is fiddling around with it, would be willing to pay you 50 gold pieces.
Well, it seems we have a deal then.
Indeed, if you still wish to purchase Delver, then I can lower the price to 300 gold pieces.
I will take that, yes.
Delver? Yes? This man, what is your name?
Damon Knight.
Captain Damon Knight is your new owner. Confirmed. And I will add Delver to the crew.
Yay! We got
He
a
seems
robot.
like such a wholesome lad.
We got a robot.
Alright.
Now you have your
This opens-
autopilot.
This opens so many opportunities to mod the hell out of this ship.
Is there anything else I can help you with, sir?
I don't suppose you can point me in the direction of the local tavern?
Absolutely. The Galleon's Folly is just inside of the gates.
Thank you, sir. And I hope you have a wonderful day.
You as
Damon
well,
will-
sir. Welcome to Bastion. Delver follows you out the door, and we cut to the rest of the group. Evelyn, are you and Celeste joining the rest of them, or are you sticking off by yourselves?
I thought we were hunting around in the jungle just in case that's where the cousin went.
Yes, but Akko, Akko, Biz, Valko, and Widow Whistle also went into the jungle. So are you sticking around with them to search, or are you splitting off on your own with Celeste?
I think before we left, and anyone can correct me if I'm wrong, but we kind of set up a plan, like, who is searching where on the outskirts.
I'm showing the guys above, using a bird's eye view to look.
Alright. Then you know what? We'll probably head into the city and search around the outskirts of the city there.
Okay, so Celeste and Evelyn are heading into the city to search.
Mm-hmm.
And Rukar is searching overhead. What about the rest of you? Where are you all headed to search?
Widow Whistle just just waddled into a direction. But they're gonna follow wherever, like, Valko.
I was gonna say, I suppose Volko's following after Widow Whistle.
Oh yeah,
Where
remind
are
me.
we going?
Yeah,
I guess I'm taking the lead. Okay, I'll
Okay.
Remind me, Coda, what does the Widow Whistle go by?
She, her.
Got it.
Eek.
Just want to make sure.
Oh, just get more. Okay,
I imagine,
where are we going?
Yep. What's it?
I imagine that Biz and maybe Akko would be looking around like city center or like the middle city.
Yeah.
Since
Akko was mostly tagging along.
Damon and Celeste are sort of taking like the inner city.
Yeah. Akko was mostly tagging along Valko, but if at some point they had to like separate to like
I mean, it's a
investigate
big
the rest
city,
of the
I
city.
imagine at some point. Well, we'll
Yeah.
be like, maybe we ought to split up.
Yeah, exactly.
God, the names Alco and Valko are gonna get real confusing real quick.
Just imagine
Yeah, dude.
Val and Akko.
I say Lion Man.
Lion Man. Yeah, there's also Lion Man.
That's
Alrighty.
racially charged. I'm
Follow
not doing
the
that.
big cat.
So, Akko and Biz are heading to the inner city. Aveline and Celeste are heading to the outskirts of the city. Rukar is above. Valko and Widow Whistle, where are you guys searching?
I imagine Valko would also go to like the outer skirts of the city as well, because that's where Celeste had mentioned their cousin had last been seen. That's where he'd probably start looking.
Alrighty. I need one person from each group, and Rukar is your own group, to make either a perception or an investigation check.
I'm good at perception.
Would the information
How
from Celeste
good?
allow us? Wait. Wow.
Dang.
Okay.
Since you are searching such a massive area, these are all at normal.
Okay, just making sure. Wow. Okay.
Actually,
What in the Sam hell?
Since that we're going in duos, would I be able to give like, I don't know, like a help action?
well, that would
Something?
change it from a 7 to an 8, so...
At least it wouldn't be a crit fail.
Well, it's not like you're gonna shoot yourself in the foot, with this kind of
My
crit fail.
first goddamn roll. Hello, critical.
Akko and Biz, you guys are searching around the inner city, but you're not really able to really find anything. You're trying to like ask around, see if anybody might have seen Cheryl, but nobody really knows who you're talking about. Similarly for Aveline and Celeste, you guys aren't really finding any leads. You're asking people, but just nobody really seems to know. Volko, you and Whittle Whistle are walking around the outskirts of the city, and you two, as you're walking, you spot a trail of smoke coming up from the jungle outside of the city.
It's peculiar.
That doesn't look good.
It looks not like a forest fire, but more like a stove or a fireplace.
Wait,
And-
fire in forest is never a good idea.
And Rukar, with a 19, you see something very strange from your lofty vantage. You're circling over the city, and you're not really getting anything. There's a lot of people packed around. Well, then your eyes you catch something out of the corner of your eye, and you see a stretch of forest where the trees are all knocked down. And there's a crater.
Yamcha?
Shut the fuck up.
I couldn't resist.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, but seriously though, we're
But
kind of like,
you do see a glint of metal, like a shine of metal in that crater.
okay, yeah.
It's not Yamcha, it's Raditz.
Yeah. Noticing that. Yeah, noticing that, Rukar is gonna change course and start flying towards the crater.
Absolutely. Rukar, you wing your way down towards this crater, and as you get closer, you see an odd, round metal object, sort of heavily damaged and in pieces, at the end of the trench and crater made forest.
Does it, I just lightly tap it with my talon. Is it hot to the touch?
It is warm, but not burning hot.
Okay. I'm gonna pick it up and inspect it.
Oh no, this thing is bigger than you are.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I'm gonna look and you say it's like it's been damaged. Is it damaged enough to where like if it was like transporting something, is it open?
Yes, it is. As you walk around this weird object, you see an entrance, a kind of rectangular entrance inside. And inside you see you see a chair, fancy enough to probably be some lord's chair or throne or something, sitting in front of many brightly colored things that are all on the opposite wall inside, although it all is damaged and smoking.
Okay. Is there anything inside the object to take note of that stands out among the rest, other than the chair?
There are 4 armrests on the chair, 2 on each side.
4?
Yes.
Okay. Now, stepping away from the object in question, looking around the ground, are there any, like, footprints that are, like, moving away? from the thing?
Yes. You see a set of large two-toed footprints and what looks to be small boots heading away from this object. You also see what looks to be male-clad boots, and a lot of them all
Oh
around
boy.
this object.
Yeah. Oh, that can't be good. So, making a mental note to like come back here with the gang to like inspect this. He's going to take off again. Well, he gonna like follow the footprint wherever they lead.
Absolutely. As you follow the footprints, we are going to cut to Valko and Whittle Whistle.
Ooh, nice suspense.
I imagine that Volko would have gone off towards the direction of the smoke.
And Whittle Whistle, being just basically a crow duckling, follows along.
Yeah, like he's making sure that Whittle Whistle is close by.
Yeah.
Whittle Whistle's just whistling along with you. So what do you think we're gonna find out there? There's like nothing out here.
Hopefully something or someone that isn't hostile.
That would be nice. Big forests like this are a little spooky.
Well, there's no need to be afraid. We should be alright.
I like bugs though. Ugh.
Neither do I.
Okay, that's alright. Little Whistle just kind of like goes around and just like kind of keeps looking like back and forth. Making like kind of paranoid-esque.
Whistle, you are very bothered as you're going into the jungle, as there are countless gnats and mosquitoes all over the place.
Volko looks like visibly upset at that.
Are we sure we want to do this? It could be just like a house or something.
And if it's a house, then we can go back.
Or we could go back now and just assume.
Or it could be the person we're looking for. Best to check.
Safe in a house.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whittle Whistle's like very unhappy about this.
What doesn't look pleasant?
Does Whittle Whistle also dislike bugs?
Yes.
Didn't it?
They have that in common.
Yes.
I think she. Oh yeah, she did say that. I don't like
I
bugs.
said that first. It's like I don't like bugs. They freak me out.
Oh, I missed that.
All good.
The two
It's
of
a
you
hut.
come across a river flowing through the jungle, and on that river is a homely-looking hut, built out of jungle wood and thatch and moss. And sitting on the porch overlooking the river is a lizard folk. Just calmly sitting on the porch with a fishing pole. Line bobbing in the
there's a
water.
person. Hello.
Excuse me.
Well, hi there. What brings you all to this corner of the jungle?
We are looking for someone who's lost. Have you seen? God, the player has one brain cell and can't remember the description.
Chill.
So Volko describes the cousin to the lizard folk.
Don't think so. You're the 5th group of the watch that's asked me today, though. Still haven't seen her.
Well, sorry to bother you then.
If I find that out, I'm gonna press.
Yeah,
I
that's
can do.
awfully strange.
I can do that.
Could I
have a
do like an insight check on the fishing lad?
Absolutely.
Is he sus?
Ooh. Ooh.
He is lying.
Oh.
Oh.
You're looking at him, Valko, and he appears calm, but you understand, draconic creatures a little bit better, and you can see that he is like very much like you can tell that he's like hoping you guys will leave.
Volko's tail twitches and he tilts his head and says, if you did actually know some information, I would appreciate it if you told us.
I understand, and like I said, the other guards have been through here, and I told them the same thing I'm telling you. I haven't seen anybody.
It's a shame. I thought you might tell the truth that time.
Huh?
Now, listen here. Just because you have authority in the city doesn't mean you can come out here and start accusing people.
I don't actually have authority in the city. I don't actually know what you mean by that. I'm simply looking for a companion.
We
Wait.
just came into port today.
Oh no.
Wait, you're not guards?
Do
No!
I look dressed in the same outfit as a guard from this town, city?
Uh-oh.
I'd like to be a guard, though. Maybe?
Never know. If I did know something, why should I trust you?
Because I'm cute?
I don't particularly have an answer for that. You can choose to trust me or not.
A lot of people been looking for that girl, and not a lot of people got good intentions.
Oh. Oh no.
Would you be willing to elaborate on that?
People don't like when things are different. You know?
Oh no.
I can
And
understand
sometimes, instead of just trying to understand, they'd rather put a sword in it. Some of us don't like that very much. Now, I'm not saying I'm like that, but some people don't really appreciate it. So, when everybody else came through here wanting to put a sword in that little girl, why should I think you're different?
But Celeste is really worried about her.
that. This is the first time I've heard anyone wants to put a sword through her.
Wait, when did he say that?
You ain't been into town yet then, have you?
We got off the docks, spoke with, this girl's cousin, and now I'm here. I've been here for maybe an hour.
People
Maybe
all
more.
up in uproar.
Well, I won't force you to tell us what you know. If you won't talk, we'll simply be on our way.
The lizard folk kind of perks his head up for a second. He turns towards the house like he's listening to something. And he looks back at you. Tell you what. You bring Cheryl here, or you bring Celeste here. And I'll tell you what I know.
Alright.
You promise?
Could I get your name, by chance?
I'm Vili.
Volko.
Pleasure. Pleasure to meet you. And I promise, lest King Croc himself hunt me down.
No one want that.
It's a dangerous promise you make. Alright. Come on, Whittle. We've gotta go.
Okay. Bye, weird man.
Whittle, he's not a weird man.
Oh, he seems a little weird.
Well, it makes sense that not everybody would be honest and truthful on just first meeting someone.
My soundboard isn't working.
To him, we're probably the weird one.
I don't know. Yeah, my
let's get back
soundboard
to
is not working. Fuck.
Oh no.
You might have to close it and reopen it.
I did
Yeah.
that. I'll fiddle with this. Don't worry about it.
Now you have to make the bird noises yourself.
No!
Fiddle, whittle, whistle.
Bruh.
And so we cut to Akko and Biz.
Akko, I told you we should have taken that left turn. Now I don't know where we
That's
are.
not my fault. I said, alright. We went right. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't the one that went down that street to look at those crystals. Now, was I?
Your point taken.
How long have they been bickering?
The entire time.
The entire time.
The entire time.
Oh my god, they're roommates.
Oh my god,
Point taken, but the problem is now we have no idea where Celeste or that person she mentioned is, which is a problem now, isn't it?
Well, maybe we can ask for directions.
As you say that, Biz, a troop of 11 guards comes marching down the street, in 2 ranks of 5 with a sergeant at the front.
Oh, they look like they know something. Hey, and I'll hail them down.
Oh no. Oh no.
And they stop, and 2 of the guards break off and come over.
We're looking for a missing person. Hey,
you after the bounty too?
Bounty?
Oh no.
Aye. And he pulls out a piece of parchment from his belt and opens it up.
Please, I know that you broke, but this is more for the person than the bounty.
The Lord is offering 500 gold pieces to whoever brings in the witch and demon summoner Cheryl Yen.
Oh.
Ah!
Huh.
Akko just nervously stares at Biz like, oh god.
500 gold, you say?
Oh no.
Biz?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Biz?
For her head.
Biz?
Oh no.
Okay, like turn to Akko and do a little huddle. Like, Akko. I'm not agreeing to it, but if we say that we are,
I knew that there was a but
maybe
there would be no but.
Maybe they'll give us information if they think we're on their side.
You do realize I'm standing right here, right? I will let you redact.
Would you excuse it? Would you excuse us for 2 seconds, please?
Like 5 feet away.
Drags Biz like 5 feet away, like whispering, like, "Listen, you have a great idea, but do take care to not get too far into your act, okay?"
All right, I got it. And then I'll walk back, like, all right. what do you know about this bounty? I'm game.
Well,
I didn't know there was a bounty. I was just going after her for personal reasons. But, if there's money involved, I'm all ears.
Instantly smacks Biz on the backside of his head, like gently, like.
all
Yes,
that we
we would
know.
like to find the bounty.
Yeah, she was a student at the Wizard Academy, but she used dark magic last night in the woods to summon some kind of foul demon. Not sure what she was gonna do with it, but she's run now. Gods will be catching up to her anytime, so if you want that bounty, you better get out there, get looking.
Dark magic?
Alright.
That is forbidden by most academias, but...
Out in the boonies, you say?
Yep.
Would there be like little map pamphlets around little stations around the city, for the tourists?
Oh, absolutely not.
Ah, fuck. Damn you, lack of consumerism.
Would you please be very kind as to direct us to the academia, please?
I thought you were going after the bounty.
Well, yes, but we can start gathering more information about her there, which would be essential into, for example, trapping her.
You must know your enemy.
Sure
Thank
thing.
you, Reese.
The academy's that building with the tall tower over there on the western side of the city. But don't get your hopes up about getting in. I usually don't let anybody but their students go inside, really.
Well,
I'm sure we won't have any problems with that.
they could probably let in a member of the Javatistas.
What?
And then,
Scholarly, don't worry about it.
We'll just take Akko's shoulder and lean him and alright, thank you.
Thank you!
Remember, she's wanted dead.
We're aware!
Oh, I'm gonna look.
We are not meeting these guards again, Biz.
Absolutely, I hate these guys. Ugh. So uptight.
I was more speaking for a matter of safety, but yes, we will definitely. Yes.
Alright, let's
Anyways, onward.
A candidate. No
Absolutely.
sidetracking this time.
You guys head up to the western side of the city and find a building that looks similar to a European Gothic church, but with a much taller tower.
Oh god, that's very tall.
Imagine a kind of longish pentagonal building with a very tall circular tower at one end, and a wooden gate and a portcullis at the front.
Really just so good.
Alright,
No wonder.
man, you're up. They're not gonna let me in there.
And then he immediately turns to Biz and just goes like, I might be stressed about this.
Akko, they don't let anyone except their students look in, and you look very nerdy. So
what do you mean by that?
It's lightly push him ahead.
Fine. And he gently knocks on. Is the door closed or is the door open?
Oh, it is fully shut.
Akko just starts to knock on the door. He tries politely, but it just sounds like.
Your fist actually does not come in contact with the wood. Huh. As you knock, your hand strikes against a magical barrier. I just realized I left you guys on the jungle image.
That.
Your fist strikes against a magical barrier, and as you do, sparkling golden words appear in the air in front of you.
What is there? Is it like a cipher or is it language?
It is in. It doesn't seem to have a language per se. You just know that you can read it. And it says, Those that cannot teach themselves should not seek out instruction. Tear down the barrier to learn more.
I see.
Okay.
Well, nuclear force.
Alright.
No, so
Tear
wait, those
down
who
the barrier.
can't teach themselves should not look for information. Is that what the words mean?
Those who cannot teach themselves should not seek out instruction.
Okay.
Okay. Would I be able... so this is like a magical field, right?
Yes.
Would there seem to be any, like, point of origin, like some sort of, like, crystal emitter? Like,
Make me an Arcana check.
Alright. 25.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Wow.
With a 25, you absolutely know that this kind of barrier is powered by a charged gem of some sort in order to keep it just going like this. However, you don't actually see it. You know that it must exist, but it doesn't appear to be outside of the barrier.
Alright.
You reckon the field comes from inside?
Well, it's from some kind of crystal. Now, I could certainly take it down, but I don't know where it is. I got an idea. And, like, Biz will, like, feel their hand, like, across the barrier and, like, look around, like, the wood, trying to find, like, any, like, any crack or weak point using their knowledge of carpentry.
You're still unable to touch the wood as the barrier is outside of it.
But I can see the wood.
Yes, you can.
Look for imperfections, small, like, deteriorations.
Make me a carpenter's tools check.
Alright, carpenters. 25.
Oh my god,
Cool.
nice.
Yeah.
The exact same roll.
Yes, you do see that the wood itself is aging. And you can actually tell that it's not exactly like a very strong door. Like it's not like, like a thick oaken door or something like that you might use to protect a castle. It's more just like, a simple door that they put up behind this barrier. But it does appear to be aging and thinning.
Okay. From a pouch on the side of the business belt, we'll pull out two little palm shockers, like you'd see at like a comedy store, and we'll attach those to his palms, and then we'll use them to cast Thunderwave at first level.
Oh my god, the door can be
To
paralyzed.
try and go through the barrier and smash through the door.
Okay.
Before Biz does that, I would like to cast Guidance.
You cast guidance on Biz, and then are thrown back. Make me a con save, Akko. As you are within the range of Thunderwave.
I was doing that before he cast. No.
Akko, you take 14 thunder damage.
How you doing?
I'm bad, down bad.
Are you still kicking?
I'm still kicking, but
Biz.
I just like wobbles back up. Just.
Biz.
I need to warn next time. Make me remind you to warn next time you use your Thunder Wave.
Biz, the barrier flexes back, but then seems to absorb the blow. And you're observing this and like, interesting. Then you realize that the entire street has gone quiet. And you look around and see that everybody has stopped and is just staring at you.
Very
As
quickly,
that thing, as Thunderwave let out a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet.
Oh, no.
Does everyone-
bonus
does ev-
action, can I flip onto the helmet of my suit? So no one sees my face.
Does everyone
Sure.
else does everyone else from the crew hear the thunder and know what it is?
Wait, no, I wanted
no.
to.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Celeste and Aveline hear it in the city, but the others, and Damon, but the others that are outside of the city do not hear this.
Okay.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Akko is frozen in place. He's like,
And then
greetings.
the silence breaks as one of them just goes, "Ow! Could you not?"
Where did that come from?
It's like one of the random people that are like staring at you on the street, like some random civilian.
Oh.
Very, very sorry about that. That it's a little dysfunction in my partner's armor. Do not worry about it. Biz, I appreciate the effort, but could we please calm down the thunder?
Alright, fine. I'll pull like a dagger out of my boot and try and like use leverage to try and like poke a hole through the barrier. kind of like using it all through a piece of leather.
You're thinking of this as along the lines of an all through a piece of leather, but it's more like trying to stab something on the other side of like an inch of oobleck. And the knife just doesn't go through. Like the barrier bends and shapes with your knife, but it is unable to pierce.
Well, the inscription said tear down the barrier. So what happens if I like first of all gently run my claws against it? Like, does the barrier act in any way, or does it like still bend and absorb?
It bends to accommodate your claws, but doesn't allow them like properly near the wall or the door.
Okay, so
kind of like
it
if you
bends
touch
around.
Yep.
Okay, so I can just like, can I just try with my claws to just rip open a door in the barrier?
Same result as Biz's knife.
Oh, it just okay.
Now, if we had
It's
some
like
way of
Jello, right?
Yeah.
Can I push the door through the barrier, or
you attempt to, but you reach the end of its stretchiness, and it kind of flings you back.
I got a better idea. I'll like adjust Akko and or like go, and then sort of like very slowly, like inch by inch, push them through the barrier.
wait?
It is
like
there is
try going fast. Let's try going slow.
There is a limit to the stretchiness.
Akko is flung back, and Biz, you land on the ground with Akko on top of you.
I told you! There is a limit! Akko just gets, pats himself down and just... It is something that we should find out by ourselves, according to the inscription. I am running out of ideas here.
Those who cannot teach themselves should not seek instruction.
Tear down the barrier. Because, like, okay, so you said the texture is like Jello, but if we try to stretch it, it's like trying to. We can't pierce it, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Can't bludgeon it, can't pierce it. I have my doubts that literally slashing at it will work. as we saw with your claws. I'm gonna like sort of like look around for like a back alley.
Yep, there are alleys.
Are there like boxes I can like climb up on? Does like this barrier go all around the entire building?
Oh, it goes around the entire building.
Hmm.
As you like go and like stab at it and are messing with it, you can see the shimmer of the barrier stretching over the building, going all the way to the top of the tower.
Could I?
I'm just gonna like kick a rock at the very bottom of the barrier.
It flings back and hits your shin. It hurts.
Ow.
Are you sure? It's a rock hitting a rock.
I just want to remind you and tell chat they asked for puzzles. Now they're getting puzzles.
Yeah.
That is fair.
The two canonically smartest people in the party. Totally.
Yeah. I fucking stumped on a single barrier.
Yeah. The two himbos of the group are like the two smartest people.
We cannot escape. We cannot come out, Mama.
Smart of brain, dumb of ass.
Exactly.
And as that is going on, we will jump to Celeste and Aveline.
I think at this point, Celeste and Aveline have come across, after, hearing the boom, Aveline is well aware of who it's from, most likely, and made her way, Celeste, to these people, just as, Biz kicks the rock and shin. What are you doing?
Trying to get inside the academy.
Well, I mean, shouldn't it just be as easy as... And Aveline goes and just kind of, like, reaches for the door handle, but, like, way too fast. Sort of like, watch, see how a door works.
Aveline, no.
You jam your fingers against the magical barrier.
Ow. Right. Ow.
And the inscription shows up again.
That's what we've been struggling for a bit now.
Huh.
Which is why we are not inside the academy yet.
Aveline is going to take a second.
This is going to turn out to be very easy. I'm going to be very angry.
Yeah.
Aveline's just going to kind of sit for a moment, just to tear down the barrier. Huh.
Well, they say the pen
She's
is
gonna look.
mightier. They say the pen is mightier than the sword.
What are you doing, Kay?
Nothing.
But no, Aveline's just gonna kind of sit for a minute, and you aren't really sure what she's doing until about a minute later. She finishes the identify spell and lays her hand gently on the barrier.
Well,
Man, it must be nice being able to cast the identify spell.
If only I had this spell.
do you have a pearl worth at least 100 gold pieces?
I'm broke as shit. No.
No, I'm talking to Aveline.
Don't I have a focus?
Yes, which counts for items that do not have a gold piece value attached to them.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it.
Uh-huh.
Well, never mind.
I do have a quill on me, and the old adage, pen is mightier than the sword. So what happens if Akko, just like out of curiosity, Akko just pulls out the quill from his like pouch bag, messenger bag, and just tries to run the quill through it?
The quill is pushed back by the barrier.
Again, damn
I
it.
feel like we're going off a red herring right now.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll always just kind of gonna look around and see if there's anything that literally says the barrier anywhere nearby.
There is not.
No, you're looking around for the conveniently large on-off switch.
Wait. This is gonna sound stupid. Okay? This is gonna sound really stupid. But it says tear down the barrier, right?
Uh-huh.
What if I just insult the barrier with vicious mockery and
tear it down emotionally?
You spit magical fire at the barrier, and it is unfazed.
Oh, fuck.
As you all are mages that have been observing this for a while, I will allow one of you to make an Arcana check to identify this.
Okay. I have...
Head in hands.
Who has the highest Arcana of all of us?
I have 4 in Arcana.
6.
Okay, you do
Let's
it.
go.
Alright.
You won the last
I've
time.
been banging my head against this for a while. I'm gonna try to figure this out.
Biz, that appears to be some kind of magical wall that you think could probably be taken down with a Dispel Magic spell.
I don't have a Dispel Magic on me.
None of us are capable of casting that.
I know. That's why I was looking at Eveline's spells.
I don't have access to that spell yet.
I know.
None of us do. Alright, fuck it, we're done here.
Taco just fucking growls in frustration, like,
one more time before turning around.
I've had Dispel Magic in the pocket of ideas since the beginning. It's like,
same!
Yeah, but none of us can fucking cast it.
I was like, oh, a barrier, just Dispel Magic hit, but oh no. I don't think Purify Food and Drink can help us in this situation.
Anyway, Aveline just kind of slowly turns on her heel, looks at Celeste, looks at the other two. Well, this was a bust. Anyway.
You tell me, princess.
Shall we head outside the city so that people can't...
That would be a good idea. We should probably get back on that bounty before someone else gets it.
I'm sorry. Hold up. Back up. Bounty?
Oh yeah, there's a bounty for her head.
They are after her head.
Did you know about this was?
They want her head.
There's
Black
a
magic.
bounty on her head?
Well, you weren't around. I didn't think you were in the area to tell you.
Oh my god, we have to find her. We have to find her right now. Oh, my dear baby cousin.
It is apparently because your sister was studying and using dark magic, so I trust that you have some knowledge of her, you know, activities?
Our first mate cousin? Just...
She wouldn't be practicing black magic?
Well, apparently she did. Well, apparently she did. Why wouldn't there be a bounty on her head for that in this case?
Well, she might not have, but the people who saw her do it didn't seem to care. So.
It could be a right place, a wrong place, wrong time situation. No.
Or there was just a dickhead illusionist in the area. Those are always abound.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That is just your sleep-deprived hallucinations, Biz.
Whittle has found.
Whittle has found something?
Well, let's see if they have.
Oh. Sure.
Or, wait, is it possible... Hold on, let me check my spells. See if I can call, get a hold of,
Message has a distance limit.
Yeah.
No, I know. I was gonna see if there was something I could do that would, like, send up a flare or, you know, something, but I don't have it.
Get on top of a building and press prestidigitation a firework.
We didn't
Get on top of the building, maybe get on top of the building, maybe get better signal.
But either way, Aveline is going to try and scramble up on top of a building to see if she can play her lute loud enough.
Oh god, I sure hope David doesn't see the
Oh,
princess
no.
trying to climb a building.
I will let you know this city is far too big for that.
Fuck.
If you
Just
played
gonna
it,
try anyway.
if you played your instrument from the top of the wall, someone at the bottom wouldn't be able to hear you.
Yeah. And you have to spend all that time trying to climb up that wall.
Can I look around and see if I can see Rukar then?
I'm probably already in the forest by this point.
Yeah.
Damn. Then let's just head out to the forest.
Jungle, forest. I keep forgetting which one this is. Is it a
Maybe
jungle?
grabbing Damon before we do.
Is it a
Do
jungle?
we even know if they went to the forest?
No, but I have a very good idea on how to see.
Because everyone, because you know the last time people saw it were on the outskirts where the jungle is. Is it a jungle or a forest? I keep getting them mixed up.
It is a jungle, and the last place you guys saw Valko and Whittle was when they were heading away from the gate towards the forest. Jungle.
Yeah, Volko would have communicated where he was going.
Would we have? Do we know where Damon is then?
Absolutely not.
Yay.
Did Celeste have an idea of the way in which Damon had went? Because she's the one who suggested.
She directed him to the Port Authority, but after that, no.
Or you could probably go.
I think we're gonna head to the Port Authority, but Aveline is just going to be as loud and obnoxious as She knows that if she's loud and obnoxious, she's bound to get some kind of attention, and he always pops up somehow magically whenever she's doing something stupid.
Damon.
Yep.
You feel that particular prickle on the back of your neck.
Oh no.
Your other sense is tingling.
Guys, I think it's working. I don't know
She was
why I
supposed
know.
to stay out
but I
of
think
trouble.
I know.
Celeste was supposed to be a good influence on her.
She's gonna be mad at me.
I would
Yes,
like to,
because you're running around the town yelling his name to the high heavens. Just, we'll find him. Just calm down. Shush. And go to the Port Authority
Aveline,
to
get
see-
down from there. What did I tell you about screaming out in the middle of public?
Not to do it, but I needed to find what's kind of a big important thing. And she scrambles down from whatever fucking rooftop she's on. But Celeste's cousin has a bounty on her head, and I knew that like you would know that if I was like causing an issue, and it wasn't Celeste's idea at all. Celeste told me to shut up, but I didn't, and I directly disobeyed her, and I'm very, very sorry, Celeste.
Hold on.
I'm gonna look away from you now. Anyway, but Damon, I think it's
A bounty?
first that we find everything.
Apparently, there's a bounty on my cousin's head. They're claiming she was
Okay.
doing dark magic.
Okay, deckhands can wait. You're off the hook this time, Aveline, because this is seems to be an emergency. Okay, so do you have any idea like where to begin looking for your cousin?
Well, if the guards are all in a tizzy about finding her, she's probably not in the city. So she's probably out in the jungle somewhere, hiding.
That might be worse. All right, so let's make our way that way then, shall we?
I have a question. Just out of curiosity, do we have any way of getting a hold of all of the crew? Do we set like a central meeting point? Like, what is the plan here? How do we?
Let's meet back on the ship for dinner. We had a meeting tonight.
Okay.
We've got really no other way to flag everybody down altogether.
Oh my god! I didn't make dinner.
I think that is the last of our worries right now. I think there's bigger fish to fry, literally.
Do I still get paid even if I didn't make dinner?
You're getting you don't get paid per meal. Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool. Great. Great talk.
God, I gotta teach you how jobs work.
Actually, that's a very good point. Why did you never teach me how jobs work?
You know, you're right. This one's on me.
Oh, I love this group already. I love this whole thing already.
Anyway, I think Aveline just like is making her way back to the ship, quietly like chatting with Celeste, and every so often just flicking pebbles she finds on the street in Damon's general direction, but not
Where are you going?
him.
Wait, where are you going? We need to go search for my cousin.
Yeah, I thought we were convening on the ship so that we could meet.
That's
we had
for
all-
dinner time. We're still hours away from dinner time. That's plenty of time that we could spend looking for her cousin.
What time is it? Wait, Bees, what time is it?
Irrelevant. Let's go.
Okay.
To the chorus.
I was just trying to do what you told me to do, Damon. I'm trying.
I apologize if I was unclear. Meeting up with the rest of the crew is not a priority right now. They are also looking for her. So, if we continue to look for her, we will either find her, the other members of our crew will find her, or we will find them. Either way, if we continue to look for her, it leads for us all to be in a better situation, rather than us twiddling our thumbs waiting for everybody else to return.
Right. Okay. I'll follow you then.
Okay. Celeste, I assume you are at least somewhat familiar with this area?
A little bit. I grew up here a long time ago.
All right. Well, excuse me. I will defer to your knowledge of the local area, as I've never been here before. Where do you think might be a good place to start looking for your cousin?
I know that there's some people that live out in the jungle. Maybe we could search around for them and ask them for advice. Maybe they've seen her.
All right. That's good starting place as any. So, let's head out.
Alrighty. As you guys head into as you guys head out into the jungle, it is a short while before you come across Whittle and Valko, and more importantly, Rukar. As Rukar, you spot all these people traveling through the jungle, and recognize your crew swooping down to meet them.
Alright, what do we know?
What?
There's a bounty
No,
on
hello?
the cousin.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, hello.
Hello,
Hello.
Yusuf.
Yeah, hello,
Hold
Widow.
on, back up,
And
back
I
up.
just scratch her head a bit.
There's a bounty on their head?
Yes.
Yep, they're wanted
Yes.
dead.
For dark magic
and
practice.
black magic and demon summoning.
Not black magic, dark magic. There's a
Okay.
difference.
What's the difference?
What is the
much,
difference?
anyway.
Oh, okay.
Black magic does not forcibly mean dark magic.
We found someone who has seen her. They wouldn't tell us more unless Celeste was there.
He's a grumpy lizard man.
Another
Grumpy
lizard.
lizard men are fun. Let's go.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, you're gonna have to go
Ollie
with that.
grabs Whittle's hand and is like, let's go.
I
Yay!
did not get so hasty. Oh my
You're
god.
Yeah, you may have to go without me. I'm still in the middle of something, and he just gestures back towards the trailer footprint that he's been following if they're still there.
Oh, they lead to this hut.
Oh,
Oh.
oh no,
Hmm.
oh. Okay, so
Oh.
okay, yeah. To recap, I assume we're just gonna be walking and talking at this point.
Yes. Is anybody proficient in covering tracks?
No.
What would that need to do? What would you need to do so?
A
I
survival
can,
check.
and I pick
Survival?
up like a stick and start
Oh, I can do
sweeping
that.
the ground.
Okay.
I'm proficient in survival.
Valko, could I get you to trail
behind us like a bit and cover our tracks, just to make sure like we're not followed because there are more people
course.
looking.
I can save you a bit of time and also just and like it's now just gonna fly overhead and still relatively close to the group so we can talk to them, but he's mostly gonna be trying to fly and just keep off the ground and lessen track from him.
Hmm.
So yeah, on my way here I came across something strange, honestly. It's like a crater. It's like this large, large spherical thing that looked like it could hold something or someone.
Maybe that's wherever this alleged summoning happened.
And
Did you try to open it by chance?
And did you walk past it when you came into the jungle?
I don't believe I have seen the crater.
Okay, so I'll try. If anything after all said and done, I'll try and leave back and show you if it's still there. But it's this large, spherical, heavily damaged object, and inside was like a throne of some sort with 4 armrests.
Oh.
And with that were like 2-toed footprints, some smaller boots, and a bunch of other what seem to be like armored people following.
Did the guards mention another platoon already looking for her?
They did say that a lot of people were looking for her.
Alright.
And he did have a wanted poster on his person, so...
Must be another squad of soldiers. There must... So...
Can I
if they didn't lose a trail, we should follow them.
Can I see that wanted poster by any chance? Just curious.
Yeah.
He didn't give it to you guys. The guard, held it out for you to see.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was so funny, hearing the howl and seeing Angel's mouth open.
Oh my god, Damon's a werewolf. Okay, so I assume we'll all just walk and talk in while Valko is trying to track.
Absolutely.
Little Whistle is going to pick up a branch and start sweeping the ground behind them, even though it does nothing.
Falco.
You did such a good job. I'm so proud of you for helping.
Yay!
Falco, make me a survival check as the rest of you.
Oh.
It's pretty mid, Chief.
Oh.
You
Close
do an
enough.
okay enough job, but maybe someone will think a snake came through here and not be covering the tracks. The tracks aren't there, but there's it's obvious that there was something coming through.
It was the branch sweeping. You follow the branch sweeping.
But as you come across the cabin again, you can see now 2 lizard folk standing aggressively on the porch, facing down with 5 rough-looking men.
Do we identify them as guards or more
They're
wearing thugs?
They're wearing very, very common, popular seafaring attire, loose shirts and believe leather armor. Let's see.
Are they pirates?
Basically, yes.
I will.
Before we approach, Biz is just gonna unstrap his shield that he bought in the market while Akko and him were lost. And just strap it up. All right. And we'll then casually approach. It's what ho, fellow bounty hunters.
I'm going to step forward. Good evening, gentlemen. Is there anything we could help you with?
Captain Butcher, the pirates.
Nothing you need to be helping us with. We're just about to have a sweet payday, ain't we, boys? Yeah, we are. We're gonna get so much money. I'm gonna drink till I drop.
And just what do you mean by that?
I don't think you're going to be finding any money here.
We tracked that demon girl to this hut. And once we take care of the 2 locals, she's our loss.
I mean, did you see the demon?
No, I'm gonna step forward, my hand on my rapier, pretty obviously. I don't think you tracked her here. I think you may be mistaken. You might want to go look somewhere else.
Are you trying to cheat me out of 500 gold?
I'm not trying to cheat you out of anything, but you might be trying to cheat yourself out of your own life.
Simply telling you what the best option
Isn't
is.
it cheap?
Besides, if it's 500 gold, who gets the most of it? Are you gonna try and split it, or is someone gonna hoard it all?
Do I
Who deserves it more?
recognize? Do I recognize if these pirates are like a particular crew or like
Not
just
really.
random ass pirates?
You don't really recognize them.
Okay.
Reckon we'll split it. 10 ways is even.
Yeah, sure, but who did most of the work?
You're trying to turn us against each other. We got a code, you know.
It's an honest question. You should answer them.
Just gonna lean over to Damon, like quietly. We're obviously gonna be fighting these guys, right?
Hold your horses. Gentlemen, Gentlemen,
I am the spy.
Pirates.
I am the spy.
I imagine you are not without any honor. You have some pride to your name. So, how about a gentleman's wager?
Go on.
You choose one person to fight me in a one-on-one duel, and the winning group gets to decide what happens with the others.
Fine. Though that's not really my choice to make, now is it, boys?
I would watch out if I were Yulon, Lovebird.
Hey, Marin! You hear that?
Is there more of them?
I did, and 5 more come out of the jungle around you.
I was wondering why they said split it 10 ways.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, split. Oh yeah, so how are you actually gonna split it? Huh?
10
I'm
ways.
just gonna waddle up to Damon and just like, are you quite sure about this?
I guess we'll see.
Alright. Alright, well,
Fine.
sounds like it's a fight.
Your best against our best, eh?
Before the fight starts, can I try to like sneakily cast guidance on Damon via a tap on the shoulder? Like, you got this, Captain.
I don't think guidance is going to do much to help here.
I will remind you that guidance does not help with attack rolls.
Yeah, I know.
It's an ability. It's an ability check. You could grapple.
Yeah, if you decide to grapple, sure. But you'd have to make a stealth check.
Nah.
Since you are not a sorcerer.
Then Aveline just quietly, and you know Aveline's being serious when she's like not being a brat. She's just like, you know, if you're serious about this, then I believe in you. You've got this. Honest dad, captain, man. And then she steps back and you now have bardic inspiration.
Did you just call him dad?
No, I said captain.
Did you? Don't. Hey.
No, I said captain.
Did you call him? Do you see him as a father figure?
Did you just Brooklyn Nine-Nine us?
I was thinking, God, I was thinking of the same fucking joke.
Hey, don't badmouth your father like that.
I'm gonna be honest. If she did say dad, I missed it entirely.
No, I said captain. I said captain. I said.
Inside check.
Whittle, didn't I say captain? See, Whittle repeats.
Can I roll an insight check again? Aveline?
Go
Yeah, you don't
ahead.
Okay, cool.
Angel, roll me initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh
Oh,
my
goodness.
god.
Oh my god.
I do want to say during this combat, I want Volko to be watching the other members of this fight.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Sure, there's no
Oh yeah,
sneaky
oh no,
business.
all of us are on alert.
Actually,
Absolutely.
Akko is going to ready an action and just
Yeah.
ready up a guiding bolt in case any of the other
Yeah.
pirates make a suspicious move.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
Biz
Yeah,
is
I think
also
Volko
eyeing
will have
down-
a.
Yeah, Biz is also eyeing down the gooms, ready to like slug one of them should they approach.
Yeah, I'll say Volko has his
Yep.
hand on the back of his belt, just in case.
Yeah, Wukar had
Aveline
to.
has her one hand on her lute, like just she's obviously holding it in the ready position, but instead of her hand like resting on the strings, it's resting on the side. But she's absolutely ready to just let it rip.
And Wukar had like his hand close together to look like his wings are like cloak his entire body, but underneath one of his hands is grabbing against his hand axe.
Quick, everyone, look natural.
Nice weather.
Hey
Look
guys,
alive.
don't you trust honor amongst thieves?
Absolutely.
No.
As soon as
Absolutely
like
not.
as soon as
Everyone is
Evelyn
getting
says everyone look natural, Witless will just put their arms up just immediately.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
No, Whittle, it was a joke. Whittle,
Whittle, it
we're
was
just
natural,
watching
not
Damon fight.
suspicious.
It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Aveline's also just tracing two very prominent like, initials. Just, casually.
Alrighty.
Making sure it's tuned.
Damon, you are up first. The pirate raises his sword. On God.
I will unsheath my rapier and I will say, Captain Damon Knight is my name. I just thought you should know the name of the man who's going to kill you. And I will use my banter ability. I need him to make a charisma saving throw. DC 13?
Oh,
That is a failure.
Oh
Alrighty.
god.
And I am going to thrust at him with my rapier.
And what does failing your banter ability do?
So, on a failed save, the creature has disadvantage on attack rolls that target creatures other than me, and they take an extra 1d4 damage when I hit them with an attack using a finesse weapon.
Okay.
This effect lasts for 1 minute or until the creature damages me. So, likely I will have to use this a lot.
Do you expend anything to use banter?
No. Oh, my bonus action.
Oh shit.
Does a 13 hit?
It does not. You swing with your rapier, Damon, and it hits him in the chest, clanging off of his chainmail armor.
He's got a chain? Fuck this guy.
Oh my god. Ambient noises?
Ooh.
Me.
Yeah, no, those are not me.
I'm so immersed right now.
Damn, Coda.
You're welcome. I'll be the audio master.
It's like, damn, I thought Kay was really stepping it up this season.
No.
You already stepped it up though.
Oh, well,
They
they did.
did.
Now.
They did.
They did, just not the audio.
Bigly.
I'm working on it.
Hey, if you
Alrighty.
want, I'll take charge in doing audio stuff.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Anything else in your turn?
That'll be it for my turn.
Alrighty. He looks a bit shaken at first, but then as your sword bounces off of his armor, he looks to regain some of his previous charisma. And he's, really? You're going to kill me with weak attacks like that? Let me show you what a real sailor can do. He's going to make 2 attacks with his longsword.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh!
Well,
Goddamn.
So he hits with the first attack.
the 23 had me scared.
You are going to take 9 slashing damage, and I need you to make a DC 14 strength save.
strength save?
Yes, as he is attempting to... Actually, no. Yeah, he's not going to do damage to you, but I need you to make that strength save.
Okay.
Ooh.
As he flourishes a sword and knocks yours out of your hand.
Oh,
Okay.
he's a battle master.
Oh no.
And when he misses with that second hit, I will use my dagger and hit him with the pommel of it, and I will use modern technique for my counterattack. Okay, when I hit a creature, yeah, so I can with that miss, I can make an attack on him with my dagger.
Okay.
Fuck me!
Holy shit!
Buddy,
Come on, man.
have Bardic.
Oh
That's-
no.
Yeah, but I would need a 6 to get it.
Yeah.
Maybe higher.
It is
Yeah.
now your turn.
Where's my rapier?
It has been knocked about 10 feet away up here.
Okay, actually, in that same reaction, I can use sidestep immediately after using counterattack. So I'm going to step back 5 feet from him as part of that same reaction, and then on my turn, I'll go and pick up my rapier.
Picking
Alrighty.
it up does not cost anything. That is your one free item interaction.
Indeed.
And then I will move back to him, and I will... I'll take 2 attacks, one with my rapier, one with my dagger.
Okay.
And here's the start of Angel rolling terribly.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Buddy,
Oh,
Oh man.
buddy.
You know what?
Rent hustle, Captain.
Good
God
night.
damn it.
Old man's getting rusty.
Yeah, he really is.
God damn, roll 20.
I can't roll for
Roll
shit.
20 is not pulling back any punches today.
This
It's still
isn't roll
thinking
20,
with.
This is me.
What if someone else rolls for you, Angel? Do you think?
I mean, I don't know.
14 hit or no?
No, it does not.
No.
Orange
This feels
Jesus.
wrong somehow. I don't know why it feels wrong. It just does.
Orange Jesus is still thinking we're
Vanilla's
fighting
right. You
metas.
should just get a set of dice and roll those instead.
No, here's the thing. If you think we're fighting methods, we should be rolling
doesn't get any better.
wonderfully.
I'm telling you, it doesn't get any better than this.
Oh no.
Yeah, if we thought we were still fighting medic, we would have been getting like baller rolls.
Yeah,
This
true.
This isn't roll 20 thing. This is a me thing.
It's an Orange Jesus
hey
thing.
God,
What?
Angel really needs a win right now.
What did you do to RNG Jesus?
I think Brandon said it the best. Like, the universe has to balance my knowledge of the game out by giving me terrible rolls.
But it doesn't, though. I'm
situation.
homebrewing like half of this shit.
No, it's the same fucking reason though that Matt Mercer rolled like shit in that one Roll20 campaign.
Oh my god.
I've actually got Will Wheaton luck.
Oh God, how do we break this curse?
I don't think there is breaking a Wheaton curse. I think that's a lifetime sentence.
I'm so sorry.
Angel, your dagger roll has been changed to a 17 thanks to Vanilla.
Oh,
Wait,
what?
Vanilla just rolled a 17.
What?
I'll give it to you for this one because you keep rolling like shit.
Okay, I do 6 piercing damage then.
I can't believe Roll20 decided you need training wheels.
So it sounds like Vanilla's should roll for him.
I let that count for this one, Vanilla. Because goddamn.
Well, actually, hold on. You said he didn't do damage to me, but
He did not. Yeah, he did not do damage to you. Instead, he knocked your weapon out of your hand.
Okay, if he didn't do damage to me, then I still have my banter up, which means I do an extra 4, so that's 10 damage to him.
Oh.
Absolutely. A good hit. And he's kind of holding his side from where you stabbed him. That was a good one there, Captain.
That's my dad, Captain.
Hey, don't be.
I heard that one, Evan.
Don't deny your pride in your father like that.
And he's going to make 2 more attacks against you.
Okay.
Oh.
They both miss. On the first one, I'm going to take a counterattack with the pommel of my rapier.
Okay. 21 hits.
Okay.
Oh!
That's 12 bludgeoning damage plus an extra 2, so 14 bludgeoning damage. And with my modern technique, I need him to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 14, or be stunned until the end of their next turn.
Angel, Damon, you come up and you get him directly in the temple with the pommel of your sword, and he kind of just crumples as his body goes limp. He's not. He's not dead. But he looks like yeah. He's you hit him good.
Oh yeah. And now I think attacks on stunned creatures have advantage, right?
Here, I got you, bud. Oh wait, I don't have Stunning Strike yet.
You are correct. But one of the other ones will rush up to you. Wait, hold on. You win.
He's out, Captain.
Oh, did he? Wait, I thought you said he didn't drop unconscious.
Oh no, he crumpled to the ground.
He fell limp.
Okay.
Like you stunned him, and he has 1 hit point.
Oh.
Dang.
Wow!
You see, this is how it always goes. It's like okay, I'm we're toying like toys with you for like the first few rounds, and like, all right, fine, I'll let you have this one. I have my fun.
See, when I can roll like at least competently, I can do well.
Like all or nothing.
It's just that first step is really hard for me.
Yep, it's a real doozy.
You win. It's your bounty.
All right.
I expect you all to honor your word and get lost. I will sheath my rapier.
2 of the guys come over to pick up their leader, and with a lot of angry looks back at you guys, they walk back into the jungle towards town.
And a note, good, fine gentlemen, if you do try to come back with more people to take us on, none of you will walk away with your lives.
Ooh.
Ooh, you're in
Have
trouble.
an intimidation check.
Make an intimidation check, yeah.
Oh boy. 7.
Oh.
Can I?
Whoa.
Hold on, can I? I don't. I think Draconic Presence can only really work if it's with me, and I can't use it to help anyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
it only works for you.
Damn. Alright.
Your line hit home on them, Damon, but as you're looking at them, instead of being intimidated, they almost look angry. Angrier about it. But they do still leave.
Mm-hmm.
I think they felt like if you're patronizing them.
I see they are sore losers.
Huh, so there really is honor amongst thieves.
No, there really is not. I expect them to come back, if I'm being fully honest. So we should get through with our business here rather quickly.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Congratulations on the fights. Are you going to try to kill us for the bounty now?
No.
No,
Absolutely not.
we have a
No.
cousin right here, and Ricardo just grab. Oh fuck, I'm bad at names at the beginning.
Celeste.
Celeste.
Thank you, Celeste, and just move her in front and just pushes her to the front of the group.
Volko will also just be like, we have brought the cousin, like you said.
and you just hear a yell of excitement from inside. Celeste! As a young person charges out from the building and gives her cousin a big hug. Oh, Cheryl, I'm so glad you're safe. What happened? What's all this about demon summoning? I swear, no, I didn't summon anything. Well, it's hard to explain.
Rukawa just went, did it have something to do with like a weird circle pod that just crashed?
Yeah.
Did this creature have, I don't know, 4 arms, 2 toes?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think that. If that's the case, I don't think that's a demon. I don't know what it is, but it's probably not a demon because I don't think demon can be summoned through crash landing.
Did you? Yeah, you didn't summon this, did you?
No. I was out on a walk and I saw this thing like fall from the sky. And then he popped out. Wait, where? Gil.
I'm sorry, Gil?
Gil?
And right next to Cheryl, the ground shimmers as a large insectoid being appears as though out of nowhere as its chitin changes color.
Oh god.
Oh, Gil, there you are. This is well, at least I think his name's Gil. I'm not really sure.
Nope.
Widow Whistle hides behind Valko.
Valko is a distance away now.
Wait, who is this?
He didn't run. I mean, he's just standing there.
Just, like,
This is what he
backing
looks
up.
like.
Oh, hello there.
Yeah, like Valko just like back up.
Hello, Spelljammer race.
Hello.
No thanks. No thanks.
I will talk to this thing in sea speak. Good evening. Do you speak our language?
As it clicks its mandibles and waves its antenna at you.
What language is it?
Is it speaking any language that I would know?
None of you have any idea what he is saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's not.
I don't really know what kind of language he speaks. But, like, well, just look. And Cheryl will point out on the midsection of his carapace. Anybody that speaks Elvish
Ooh!
would
That's me.
anybody that speaks Elvish would see that on his carapace, almost like burned in like a cattle brand, is the name Gil Ictil. Although the dialect is very strange, and the lettering is a bit odd, but you can still kind of recognize what it says. This is all I can really tell about him, and so that's why I've been calling him Gil, because it's well, all that I can figure out.
Speaking in Elven now, Gil Ictil, can you understand what I'm saying to you?
You still just get the same response of clicking and kind of shuffling.
Biz, understanding how language barriers work, will pull out like will rip a page out of one of their notebooks, dip a quill in ink, and pass it to Gil.
It perks up, its antenna kind of like perking up and waving as it takes this from you. And it begins scribbling rapidly on the parchment. And after like a minute or so, he hands it back to you, and there is a crude drawing of what looks to be a flat object, and then a little sphere that is going towards it. And then Gil points to the sphere and then back to itself. Then it points to the flat bit and then gestures all around.
Are you Speaking in Elvish, are you from a different world?
It doesn't seem to, like, it when it hears you speaking, it turns to you, but it doesn't seem to like recognize what you're saying.
She takes the piece of paper, or rips a piece of paper out of her journal and draws like a crude approximation, like Pictionary version of like different world, and an arrow pointing at Gil, and then a question mark.
Oh, good night, Vanilla, and thank you for the self-care shaper. Gil will click excitedly again, and then it will turn over the parchment that it had originally, and it will redraw the kind of like flat thing, and then we'll draw a sort of rough shape, and then we'll point to the rough shape, and then to itself, and then to the flat thing, and then gesture all around it again.
In Primordial, Biz is just gonna mutter, "Man, this is quite the pickle, huh?"
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah.
Please, we have to protect him. All the guards think he's some kind of demon and want to, like, kill him just because he's weird and different.
I mean, he got 4 extra hands. We could. He just looked towards the captain. We could bring him aboard the ship.
We are looking for deckhands.
He'd be out of the guard's hand. You have some more muscle here, obviously, because look at this thing. He has 4 arms.
Yes, we would likely have to sneak him under the ship, unfortunately.
But
I don't know.
Well, the fort.
I think the real question we should be asking is, how do we clear Cheryl's name? Because even if we get Gil out of Bastion's hands, that still doesn't clear Cheryl of quote-unquote summoning a demon.
Aveline is going to very slowly raise her hand, and actually first she's going to walk well away from Damon and anyone who would lower her hand, and raise her hand and point her disguise kit and say, you know, I might have a solution for that.
I appreciate the gesture, but I think Gil may be capable of hiding themselves. They were just camouflaged. I imagine they could likely do that again.
I meant for clearing her name.
Okay. What is your idea?
I could pretend to be a mad sorcerer that summoned Gil, and then we all raise the ship and fuck off.
That would.
No, the problem is that they think Cheryl is the one that did it.
Yes.
Just introducing some new sorcerer might work, but in sort of a roundabout way, you know?
I think that might be a good plan G.
Yeah, that's a good plan B.
No, I said G.
G.
Oh,
That
G.
is several
Okay.
other plans we
Does
could
anyone else have
provide
any
for that.
better ideas? Because Gil can't exactly speak for itself, and they don't really like the idea of Gil anyway.
I will go over to Cheryl. How old does Cheryl appear to be?
She's about 15, 16.
Okay. This is your life. What would you like to do? Would you like to try and clear your name and stay here, go to school? Or what would you like to do?
They would just want to kill Gil, and I want to stay with Gil. He protected me.
You can stay with Gil. I won't deny you that, but I don't know if you can stay with Gil here. Are you willing to leave if that means staying with Gil?
And she kind of looks down for a second, looks over at Gil, looks at Celeste. Yes.
All right. Well, and I think we've made a decision. Crew, meet your 2 new crewmates.
Cool.
Can I be your deck wizard?
Ooh, doodle. Sorry.
Sure, why not?
I've always.
Now, oh, go ahead.
Oh no, she was just kind of like whispering to herself.
I was gonna say, so the next thing we have to figure out is getting both of them onto the ship. And I think that disguise kit might come in handy in this case.
Okay,
I think for Cheryl, yes.
How, like, out of morbid curiosity, at a glance, how heavy would either of them appear to be?
Gil is pretty big.
Like how tall?
Probably about 7 foot some.
Okay, cool. What about
Cheryl's like, again, like a high school age teenager. So she's like 5 foot and a couple inches, maybe. Maybe a
I
bit
don't
shorter.
know.
No, she's probably not.
Because I'm wondering if I have talent. What if I like just grab onto someone without like hurting them and just fucking pick them up and fly? Would that be possible?
You could absolutely carry Cheryl. You wouldn't be able to carry Gil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's the
I
thing.
do have an idea. Does anyone happen to have any like spare armor? Doesn't matter what it could be. If we can even like patchwork, make it fit Gil, I have an idea.
Or we do both of those. So,
I like the way you think.
what if we created a distraction in the town square that, or on the dock? Actually, first, Aveline has been would have been conversing via the paper the whole time, and I think her final to Gil.
You are cutting out a lot to me.
I only heard half of that.
Oh, sorry. Aveline would have been conversing with Gil for back and forth via the paper for a little bit, and I think her final question would have been, "Can you swim?" What would he have drawn?
Just to note, we do have 2 diver suits on the ship. Ruka, if you're likely the fastest among us, being able to fly overhead and such, if you would be able to retrieve one of those and bring it back, that may help us get Gil back to the ship.
Okay.
A bit more.
If I get my hands, if I get my hands on a bottle of water, I could probably make a good distraction. I make a pretty convincing fake blood, that is.
We probably don't need to be making very conspicuous.
Akko, please tell me we're not going to do get help again.
We could!
I hate that distraction.
Okay, hold on.
That is just you and
I
your
think Damon's right.
issues of
cause as
embarrassment.
little of a scene as possible so that we can come back here in the future.
Okay. So
That
before
is
anything
so-
before anything else, should I try and take Cheryl back with me so that way we can primarily focus on the big guy?
What if you took me back with you so I could swim with the diver suits back?
I don't think that will be necessary.
I don't think we need 2 people for that.
Yeah.
We're going to fly there, grab one,
I
get
think
back.
if Rukar takes Cheryl to the ship, he can return with the diver's suit. Actually,
wait, hold on. Biz, as an action, we'll just sort of like take off their armor, and it's like sort of like he's standing still, and then the back just like the seams, all of them just like open up, and he just steps out. Carol, put this on.
What the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Then you'll get in it, and the armor will like just sort of like mostly resize to Cheryl's size. She's a bit smaller, I think.
Oh my god, that's... oh, Croc, that's so
Alright.
cool! This is
Alright,
magic armor?
It is very much magic armor. It's real kick-ass, I know. Keep the
You're
helmet
so
on.
proud of it.
That way, no one will know you're in there.
Okay, that's out of that. I'm gonna get back to the ship. But what exactly am I looking for again, just to be safe?
Okay, so here's the plan. Are we not using the armor to disguise Gil?
We're using the armor to disguise Cheryl as the both of them make their way to the ship. After that, Rukar will bring back another diver suit, and then I will work my magic on that to make it fit Gil, and then we'll just do the same thing then.
We can't leave her there on the ship alone.
Yeah.
I can stay
Damon.
with her.
What if Damon and Valko?
I can also swim with her.
Y'all's planning is very confusing.
We need to move rather quickly too. I think.
Occam's razor was a coward.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Oh my. Yes,
Cheryl.
what?
Cheryl.
Captain speak.
Cheryl, do you know if this water here in the swamp leads to the ocean?
Billy. Yes. Does the river lead to the ocean? No, the swamp is mostly contained.
Okay, well, that complicates.
He says mostly. He said mostly.
Where's...
That usually means a 1%, right?
I presume from what I've overheard, you intend to go to the docks. The swamp opens up on the northern side of the island, the opposite of where your dock is.
That's fine. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're all going to go back to the ship. Aveline, okay, meta question. Damon would definitely know this, but I'm having a hard time remembering. Aveline is a sea elf, right? She can breathe underwater?
I can swim and breathe underwater.
Perfect. Okay. So what's going to happen is Gil is going to take this armor, and he is going to go to the north end of the island with Aveline. They are going to be waiting in the ocean there for us to circle around. As we take Cheryl to the ship, we undock and we leave.
Got it.
Aveline,
Yes.
Could you put a quick, very basic disguise on Cheryl to help her not look like her as she's wanted? She's got posters up.
A massive smile forms on her face as she says, "Give me 5 minutes."
Isn't Cheryl already in the suit?
They were going to put the suit on Gil.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
No,
take
in
Cheryl
business suit.
behind a tree, and she comes out wearing Aveline's gray tunic with now jet black straight hair that comes down to her waist and thick bottle cap glasses and that weren't there before, and she just looks like a very, very homely version of Aveline, but with black hair on purpose, not because Cheryl isn't pretty or anything, but simply because it's like this, or sorry, not black hair, gray hair. Like, she's trying to pass her off as herself, mostly successfully.
Make a disguise tool check. A disguise kit check.
Okay. Gotta find it first.
Widow Whistle's gonna look up at Valko. So we're keeping the bug man?
Yes.
Oh, you don't have your disguise kit as a proficiency.
I do. I could help.
Yeah, can I get help from
Can you say that again, Tibwe?
Oh yeah. Balko just replied. Yes, the bug is joining our team.
Oh.
Yeah, don't.
I'm in danger.
No.
Okay. Yeah,
I can't keep a straight face.
Rukar, can I get your help, please?
sure. I have.
Oh, never mind. I got the disguise kit tool.
Okay, it's a fairly decent disguise.
Oh, and one more thing. She grabs out a little pan flute and teaches her how to play a very, very basic, like 3-note song. Think like Old MacDonald Had a Farm, basically.
Okay.
There. Now you're a bard.
All right. Aveline, you take Gil.
Yes.
You make your way to the north side. I will go to Gil and I will speak Elvish to him. Not sure if you can understand me, but if you can, please keep us safe. And I will hand him my 2 daggers.
As you go to hand him some daggers, he actually puts up his 4 hands before pulling out very weird, strange items. He has a almost like a quarterstaff looking weapon that he was keeping on his back with half moon blades on it, as well as a collection of weird, spiky metal objects that you presume are for throwing.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't realize you were armed.
Oh, that
Uh,
ass.
I will point to him, and then I will point to Aveline, and uh, just have Aveline lead him away.
Oh, here, hold on. Miss Haviland, come here.
Yeah.
And Cheryl will take your hand, Evelyn, and then take one of Gil's hands, and then make you guys hold hands.
Oh, okay.
And then you kind of see like a dawning. It's kind of hard to tell in the bug face, but you think he probably understands at this point. It's like, go with this one.
Aveline,
Yep.
do your best to stay safe, please.
I think in this particular instance, I can absolutely promise that I will do my absolute best.
Thank you, Princess.
Welcome, Captain.
Rest
I?
of us,
Okay, bye.
we should.
You want me to fly ahead and let me to keep? You want me to fly above the group as we travel back and know if there's any incoming danger or anything to make note of?
Yes, please.
Gotcha. I'll follow you from above.
I will turn to Villy. You two, there may be a group of pirates returning here looking for us. I recommend if they do, let them search your home. Do not resist them. It is not worth your lives.
About that, Captain Damon.
Say that again? I think I missed the first part of that.
About that, Captain Damon. Do you have any more room on your ship?
Yo.
You looking to be
More deck hands! More deck hands!
If they come back, they'll likely kill us. Just for not having their prize here.
I was hoping that wouldn't be the case, but you're likely right. You're more than welcome to join us if you would like. Seeing as we've put you out of a home, we can at least provide a new one for you.
Do they need disguises, or will they be alright on their own?
There was more lizard people in the town, so I imagine they're okay.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, these guys are speaking purely Draconic.
I understand them.
Oh, I
Do I
understand.
speak Draconic?
Wait.
I
I
speak
don't.
Draconic.
I actually don't speak Draconic, so
I don't
I
understand them.
I guess we're just working through translator.
Yeah.
I would say that, maybe Volker.
The games of
Kara.
telephones are going to be amazing.
Yeah, they want to. We call just hear the chitter and they're like, they want to join.
Huh.
Yeah, apparently, if there's a chance that they'll come back and they'll just kill them because they don't have the prize, so they probably have the mindset well, if we don't have a prize, might as well come back with something and then just do them in. So yeah, they want to join. if possible.
That is understandable.
Yeah.
We're just simple fishermen, but I'm sure we could be of some use.
Oh, they're fishermen.
Hey, that could be
Ooh, I
useful.
do like fish.
Ship.
I
I
know
think
just
we
check
should
back.
take them along.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Your help will be very much appreciated and welcome on our ship. He said in Draconic.
Alrighty.
And just be safe, he'll ask in Draconic. Do you require this guidance to to try and walk this back to the ship, or will you be fine as is?
We can swim with Gil and your friend.
You're more than welcome to.
Yep. Alright. Okay. So,
Can I insight check them? They don't seem to have like ulterior motives or like be lying or anything, right?
I will allow it at disadvantage because you don't speak their language.
Okay, that's fair. 17.
They do appear like nervous and kind of like looking into like the trees behind you, like they're just waiting for these guys to come back.
Okay. All right.
And they appear to be, common folk. So
Yeah. All right.
they're not they don't even carry any weapons or anything on them.
Alrighty. Okay. I recommend you travel swiftly, and we will do the same.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Crew, back to the ship at once.
on it.
Yes,
And
Captain.
Yes, sir.
I thought you'd never say, I feel very naked without my armor.
and then Ricardo just unfurl his wing and then take off into the sky and just follow them from above from above.
And
As soon as we set off on our own way, Avalie's just like, he's never let me do this before. He's never left me on my own before. This is amazing. He trusts me finally. Oh my god. Oh, by the way, she points to herself. Aveline Gill. Aveline Gill. And then she keeps going.
you just get a reply of clicks.
Clicks and chittering.
Actually, Aveline's gonna come up with a short. She's gonna pull out her loot. Oh no, that's not gonna work underwater. But just underwater, just kind of a few short clicks, and then point to herself, as in this is like Aveline. That's how you're gonna say her name or whatever. But it's like a recognizable 2-click series.
He kind of gives you this odd look for a second before pointing at you and then making a series of clicks. That's different than what you said.
I'm gonna repeat the clicks back to him. This is all as we're swimming.
I don't think.
And he'll kind of just nod.
You're just trying to. You probably just
Just let it happen. Just let it happen.
Alright.
And
You're
that
not leaving it.
is where we are going to leave session for tonight.
Aww.
Back to the ship.
You'll have to
We've
wait
been
till
playing for 3 hours.
you'll have to wait till next week to find out.
Aww.
Hey, guess what? Next week, Coda and I will be sharing a microphone.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Hey, yo.
Anyway,
Thank
this
you
was
all.
really freaking fun.
Yeah.
It has been really fun.
Thank you all so much for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you, Havoc, Shaper, and Ruse for the resubs, and thank you, Fanimation TV, for the follow. Welcome to the Undead Horde. I have been K-Rule Artemia, your Undead Dungeon Master for the evening, and I will see you all again next week. Check the Discord and Twitter for updates to the future schedule. Good night!
Bye.
Have a good time.